If you're anything like me, you have probably been in this place before. You'll set your phone alarm for an early time because it's finally time to change your life. You go to bed and cannot sleep because you are so excited to wake up and start changing your life. Then the problem comes. You wake up and start going through your new morning routine and you're doing awesome. You go through and have the most productive day of your life. And then you set your alarm the next night to do it all over again. And you wake up and press snooze once, go back to sleep, and go right back into your old habits of not being self-disciplined. Your problem is you are driven by motivation. Being driven by motivation is a recipe for disaster, and motivation will fade out and you will go right back into your old ways. But there is a solution for that called self-discipline. You will force yourself every single day to wake up and change your life no matter how badly you want to stay asleep. And today I will show you exactly how to do that. So let's start with a basic comparison. The definition of motivation is the reason or reasons that one is acting in a particular way. So when you first get the idea to do something, you will be motivated. And this motivation can go on for hours and you can get a ton of work done. But at one point that will fade, and at that point it'll be hard to even get started again or get out of bed to start your day. So now let's look at the definition of self-discipline. It's the reason and ability to pursue what you think is right no matter your reason and your mind trying to make it logical to abandon your task at hand. It's basically going to force you to keep on pushing through and realize that you have something you have to get done no matter how you feel about actually getting it done. Self-discipline is continuing to work through your struggles, which will make you get out of bed in the morning and make you push through and start that process of changing your life. And you may ask, well, Chris, how are you qualified to teach us about self-discipline? And the truth is, I have gone through a lot of issues with this before, where I've been driven with my music by motivation, and then I'll just stop doing what I'm doing for weeks on end and not get anything done just because I wasn't self-disciplined with it. So now the first way to build self-discipline is to start a daily schedule each and every day. A daily schedule is an easy way to live an organized life every single day. It'll determine when you wake up, when you go to sleep, when you eat, when you work, and most importantly, when you're actually productive. And what this does in turn is it'll get your body into an automatic productive mindset when your body is used to and knows the fact that it's now time to be productive when you have that slot set out for yourself. If you notice, if you're a person that always eats lunch or dinner or something at the same time each and every day, your body will naturally start to get hungry because your body knows that it's time to eat. It's the exact same system for this self-discipline stuff. It'll make you automatically get into a productive mindset, which will make it a lot easier to get started with your work. And the exact same works for when you get tired at night. When you're going to bed and waking up at the exact same time, your body will start to do those things naturally for you, which is the whole entire point of this tip. Therefore, your body knows naturally when it's time to get productive and will automatically go into that flow state. You'll be able to sit down and get to work right away and even be motivated to just because you had self-discipline in the beginning. And that is how motivation and self-discipline can intertwine, because when you build that self-discipline, eventually you'll just be motivated and excited to get your task going. The second way to build self-discipline is to make just a simple to-do list for your tasks that you have to complete each and every day. They're simple to make right when you wake up and start your day, right before you start your work block, or even right before you go to bed for the next day. And what you're going to want to do is list out every single task that you got to complete that day or that next day, or whenever you're doing it, and this will help you stay organized with what you have to get done. And this way, when you sit down, you already know what you have going on and what you have to do, so you don't have that time to procrastinate because you already have and know what you have to get done. Making a to-do list is super simple, and in my opinion, is absolutely vital to live an organized life. Number 3, and probably most importantly, is what is your why? Why are you working towards these things? And more importantly, what are your goals with all the things you want to do in your life? Is your why to travel and be financially free, or is your why to open multiple businesses, one being something that you're really passionate about? Your goals is what's going to make you wake up every single day and be excited to work just because you're ready to accomplish the things and build the life that you actually want for yourself. To truly find your why, simply just sit down and figure out what makes me do everything that I do every single day. What makes me get started with my work? What makes me feel motivated at random times to do my work? Journaling and meditation are really quick habits that I enjoy that help me build that mental clarity, which will help you find your why much easier. And I cannot stress this enough, you really need to find your why to be able to build the basic foundations of actually building that self-discipline for yourself. So number 4 is the easiest tip out of all of these. It's literally just to make yourself get started. A quick quote from Harvey Mackay says that amateurs wait for inspiration to strike while the pros get up and get to work. This quote really does mean a lot. It shows that amateurs just sit around and wonder why they're not feeling motivated, while the pros just get up and get to work despite not feeling motivated just because they had that self-discipline. A common strategy that I use to get started, as stupid as it may sound, is when I'm feeling demotivated or I'm not wanting to get to work, I simply sit down and say 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and just get started. It basically activates another part of your brain, which makes you just, when you get countdown, you just start going. I don't really know what it is myself because I'm not a scientist, but I know this is something that works for me, and if it works for you, that's great, and if it doesn't, try to find another method for yourself. Overall though, what I really need you to take from this tip is just getting started is the easiest way to just start building towards your goals and will help you get there the fastest. That's going to go ahead and wrap up this video for today. In this video, I showed you how to build self-discipline and how to find the goals in your life. I also showed you how to find your mental clarity and, more importantly, how to find your why in life, which is important for self-discipline. I really hope you did all enjoy this video a lot. If you really did, I would appreciate it if you go down to the comments and let me know what your plan is to build that self-discipline in your life, because I would love to have a chat with you guys about this conversation. And if you enjoy lifestyle videos and self-help videos like this, I really would appreciate it if you guys would subscribe and turn on that post notification bell. And if you like this video specifically, leave a like on it so you can come back and watch it over and over again to understand the tips better for yourself. And if you don't know, I am a musician. All my musician links are in the description. I make music about my feelings and music about the feelings that you go through in life, so kind of related to the videos that I'm making here with lifestyle content. Either way, I really hope you guys did all enjoy the video. Remember to leave a comment if you did enjoy, and remember to stay self-disciplined.